a lot of people will actually tell you that there's a lot of things wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts, when in reality, there's really not that many things. I mean, I had a list of things that there's actually wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts, and I only got about six things. And the problem with this is that those six things happen to be really big issues that Infinity Ward never really, I would say, put attention to compared to the previous Call of Duty games. I'm comparing this to actually Black Ops 2. And the first thing that's wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts is the lack of kill streaks. I mean, the viable amount of kill streaks that they have is just bad. It's really bad. It's really weak. It's really low. And there's really not that many combinations of kill streaks that you could put together. I mean, even with support and specialists, it doesn't really cover up for the assault kill streaks, which is what people usually use. And even the support kill streaks are not really that good. And specialists is just a bunch of combinations of different perks. It's not really such a great thing that they thought that they had covered, which it's really not. I mean, it makes the game much more dull than it already is. And second issue is that you die way too fast, and that actually causes a lot more campers to just hide around, because people hide when they know they're gonna get killed fast. I mean, in Black Ops 2, you could just run around the corner pretending that you're not gonna get shot. You might get hit with maybe like 2 or 3 bullets, and most of the time you're actually gonna live because the guns are not as powerful. And as some of you know, you always have 100 health in Call of Duty, and at least one bullet, depending on, well, let's say the Vector up close, it'd probably deal around 30 damage, I believe. So you die way too fast, and it's not really a way to liven up your game and make it more fast paced. It just makes it worse in a way. And the guns, they suck. I wouldn't say that they suck. I mean, most of them, they're not viable for the game because the way the maps are set out, they're way too big. Shotguns aren't usable, and there's only one sniper that's actually good. I mean, the USR, and people only use Honey Badger, Remington, maybe what's this gun, AK-12, but the Remington has obviously overpowered that one. And Vector and M-Tarex, those are like the few guns that they use. The snipers, the USR is the only viable one. The LMGs, nobody uses LMGs, to be honest. Actually, the M27, that's a viable one as well. But not really a lot of people use it, and the shotguns, they're just not even an option. And the other problem is that nobody plays this game, man. And it's all of this just labels down how boring the game is. I mean, compared to Black Ops 2, you don't have a lot of action going on. I mean, you know how you have the voice announcers? They're all like, oh my gosh, you gotta cap the flag, you gotta do this, and you gotta do that. I mean, they try to compensate with that by adding Snoop Dogg and that drill instructor. But still, I mean, the action doesn't feel as amazing. I mean, in Black Ops 2, people were always complaining about how you heard a lot of explosions, like boom, 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 all around the map all the time. But even that is better than just having nothing at all. I mean, Ghosts, you could just stand around for 30 seconds and not hear a single thing. Especially in Team Deathmatch, when the maps are just too big for that chronic action that you need to have fun in. And Ghost doesn't really supply you with that. And the fifth thing is that the spawns, they just straight up suck. I mean, not every Call of Duty game is going to be perfect and you're going to have awesome spawns, but Infinity Ward never got down the spawns. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, shitty. Modern Warfare 3, shitty as fuck. Ghost, fucking ridiculous. They don't get any better, man. I mean, Ghost, they said that at least 2 or 3 times they said that they fixed the spawns, but it wasn't really that much of a change. They honestly still suck. I'm always spawning in front of people, behind people. People are always spawning in front of me, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, sometimes it does get to your advantage, but if you're not fast enough, you're gonna get killed. And it just shouldn't work that way in the first place. Now, for number 6 and the last one, and it's so simple, and it basically ties down to all of the things that I mentioned at first, 1 through 5. And now number 6 just covers all of that, and basically the game was released premature. It was released very underdone, I guess you would say that, if that's a word or not, or that's a phrase. But the game, it had so many things that needed to be fixed, that you needed to compensate for. And it, like, for them to compensate for that, they started making new DLC, like the Drill Instructor voice pack, Snoop Dogg voice pack, to compensate for the shitty voice acting that they had, to make it more exciting. The camos, I mean, we saw that in Black Ops 2. What else did they add? I think they added, oh yeah, and the special characters. Well, that's just, honestly, I think that's just an addition to, like, hell, why not? Like, why not add more characters? But there's just a lot of things that they just didn't have down like at the beginning of the game. I mean, they even for the patches they added new music, they added new not killstreak layout. Yeah, they added that wolf thing, but they added like a weird custom class randomizer thing, and it's all of that stuff that they did for the patches and the new DLC. That, well, it's not all in my head, but most of the stuff that they did, they could have just added all the way at the beginning, and the game would have just been perfect, and they would have like started improving the game from there. I mean, I don't know if they didn't have enough time to come out with the game or whatnot, but the game, just because of basically the premature release of the game, it just made the game so much more boring, and that's basically why nobody plays it, and that's basically what's wrong with Ghost. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I do think I'm right. I mean, I did some time to analyze this information right here, and it all truthfully makes sense. I mean, the game wasn't released in time, and that's basically what caused all the bullshit in it. I wouldn't say bullshit, but I would say the like boring stuff. I mean, Infinity Ward, they always come out with some bullshit game. Everybody knows they never do it as good as Treyarch, in my opinion. I mean, they do have some things that other people like more, but it's not as complete as the other games, and that's basically it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and also add me on PlayStation 4 so I could probably do an open lobby with you guys one day. That will all be in the outro of the video, so thank you for watching, and I'm out.
Bitch, nigga, turning nothing into something that's a dream. A nigga gon' die if you fucking with the team. Extending magazines, we'll make a nigga scream for the dollars and the scream. All these niggas like me. Selling all this dope won't forever be the same, cause we going to the top. I'm getting niggas dropped, going boys, so reflecting, never talking to the cops. Bitch, I got these niggas running, I got these niggas praying. A nigga talking shit and I'm